Welcome to your daily focus for August the 15th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you so much for all of the loving, supportive, positive energy that you send my way each and every day. Truly, thank you so, so much. Now, let's see what the energy brings us for August the 15th. What do we have? We have the Sun in Leo. We have the Moon in Capricorn. So even though we are looking for expressing our self-expression, bringing that out, bringing out who we truly want to become, the spotlight is on us, okay? The Sun in Leo. We are growing to be, enjoying life, loving ourselves, loving our passions, our dreams, where we want to go. The Capricorn comes in and kind of grounds us, so it's a very good energy, I would think, because it grounds us, it stabilizes us, it looks to maybe what is more practical in our lives. So we start with the Five of Cups, Ace of Coins, the Emperor. So we have a strong card. 5, today is, if you take the date, okay, August 15th, 2016, and you add it up, you end up coming with the number 5 today. And so it's a little bit of the adventure. Now, the 5 wants to be, the 5's goal is to have the stability, to have the true stability through our freedom, through our passions, through the adventure of life. And then we have the 5 of Cups here looking very sad, very forlorn. Ace of Coins, so that's definitely new pathways opening up to us. We're stepping into, perhaps, making plans forward, because the Emperor absolutely follows the Ace of Coins. Who's falling out here? Upheaval. 5 plus 7. 57, 5 plus 7 is 12, which would be a 3, which is our creativity. So an upheaval, perhaps, in our creativity, moving us forward, making new plans. Interesting cards today. And then we have 53, harmony, for our actual cards. So 5 plus 3 is 8, and so our empowerment. So we have 5s, we have 3s, we have 8s all around us today. So our empowerment comes through our creativity, through the adventure of life, of loving our passions, our dreams, of who we want to become. But here we sit with the 5 of Cups as the first card, and so we fear moving forward. Or maybe our life is in chaos or shambles. We don't believe that we're actually being set up for a beautiful opportunity to go forward in. I once used to listen to a radio station. I've mentioned it over time through here, but I've never actually researched to give them full credit. But they would have this talk show, and they would have you phone in and talk about the worst thing that ever happened in your life and the best thing that ever happened in your life. And you had to bring two items to the table when you phoned in. And one was the worst and one was the best. And it amazed me how often those times correlated with each other. And you would hear stories of, if my sister didn't get cancer, I wouldn't have participated in this run. I wouldn't have tried to raise awareness to others. I wouldn't have tried to build funds for researching. I wouldn't have seen the struggle firsthand. And it changed my life. You know, I can say it personally with having 2 kids with autism and 3, and being a single mother, and it's a hard road. And I worked full-time, so it was a tremendously hard road some days. But it all fit together for me. Even when some of the lowest points, I still knew I still knew that I was being guided towards something great, and I thought, well, if this is what you're giving me for my learning experience, and it's got to be fabulous on the other side. And the things I learned through dealing with autism and dealing with other people who had very limited views of what autism were and expanding their knowledge and their world and how they came to embrace. And it wasn't a struggle anymore, it was an adventure to get my boys to do certain things at certain stages of their life. And the walls we would hit. And how to get over that wall or tear that wall down completely or replace that wall with something that was at least climbable. So sometimes we can experience horrific things in our life. Things that could either make us lose complete faith, and so we hold these cups so close to us. The little I have, I'm holding on to because that's all I get now. There is no more good coming. And that really is a sad outlook, but when you think about it, you know it's got to get better. You know you are being moved into a certain position in life to step upon a path. If you had a great drug addiction one time in your life or supported somebody who did, you know, all of a sudden you want to turn that tragedy into your life, that lost time in your life, into something to help other people step away from their addictions. You might have seen a grandparent struggle in their elder years, and so you want to get into palliative care when you grew up to help seniors because they were people with beautiful stories, wonderful lives. And you wanted to honor them in some way. You wanted to care for them in some way. So I think today, with the energy the way it is, we can see our greatest gifts if we take the time to back it up or allow the energy to actually move us into that new path by being accepting of what we had to go through. To know that it was to bring us in wisdom, strength, empowerment. Somebody was talking the other day about how easy it is for a weed to grow because a weed is simply a weed, but to have a beautiful flower. Though they take care, they take, you know, you have to grow them a certain way, you have to water them a certain way. They need tender loving care. They need your love in order to grow into the beautiful thing that they are to become, that they're destined to become. So don't consider yourself just merely another weed growing through the sidewalk cracks. Yes, a weed will grow anywhere because a weed really doesn't have much to offer. We stamp on it, we walk over it, we cut it down, we spray things on it to make it go away completely. But a beautiful flower, now that's the hard part to grow, isn't it? To see the beauty of who you are, of what you can bring to the world, of what you can step into. That's what this card is all about. To hold out those cups. To have a faith in yourself, in God, your angels, your spirit guides. And if you don't see the path today, don't worry. You are being led towards that path. And if it's hard, then you have a beautiful path ahead of you, a magical path ahead of you. Because you had to get knocked down a couple extra times than somebody else to become that beautiful flower. Ace of Coins. So see your empowerment. See how you can step into new beginnings, new ways of prosperity coming into your life, new ways of well-being to come into your life. See those little acorns? They're going to grow up to be a mighty oak tree one day, so strong and powerful. Right now it's just a seed within you. And then we have the Emperor here, our planner. The I Am. Now the Emperor knows his strengths, he also knows his weaknesses, and so he brings others on board that has those strengths, which makes them all powerful. because he doesn't expect to have all the answers or all the knowledge or all the skills in order to go forward. But he's willing to go out and get the people in that have those abilities so his plan can come to fruition. So it's a little bit with the Emperor about asking for help, of realizing where you need that arm stretched out to you, that hand stretched out to you, to help you continue along your path with the strength to be the Emperor or the Empress of your dreams, your goals, your desires. And there's a harmony around us today, a harmony in realizing our empowerment, I would think. So today is a to-do list. Today is not a day for pity parties and the woe is me, but to understand that you are gaining wisdom even though you don't actually have a textbook in your hand. You are learning. You are growing your wisdom. You are growing your empowerment. It's time to hold out those cups. It's a time to believe in yourself, in God, your angels, your spirit guides, and to find that harmony in your heart of how you can go forward. To feel the harmony of your empowerment. To feel like you own your own empowerment. That whatever comes in your path, you're going to march right through it. Because you know once you get through it, you gain that empowerment, you gain that wisdom, you gain that strength, you gain that know-how, so that you go forward with a real strength. Let's get our higher intuition cards going here. And see what the wise animals have to tell us. So I think today, you know, with the Ace of Coins and the Emperor, it's a strong day that grounds us. So very much that Capricorn moon is going to be playing a part in our day. But at the same time, we really need to see that Leo light in us, where we are a leader. Maybe of just ourselves, maybe of our dreams, maybe of our passions. To see how perhaps we can influence another life through our wisdom, through our empowerment, helping people along the way. Although I don't think our focus is as much on helping others as it is about pushing our dreams forward today. And we have the Deer again. Giggle. So laughter, fun. Giggle, laugh, smile, comedy, fun, and play. Live and work, but do not forget to play. To have fun in life and really enjoy it. Deer tells you to giggle. He feels that your laughter has been stifled by life's difficulty and pain. Yeah, there's life stifled. Stifled through life's difficulties and pains. Smiling is a start, and oftentimes giggles follow. Giggling is something we notice with young children. It's part of their natural existence. Adults tend to lose their silliness and amusement at life. And remember that the Sun in Leo is all about letting out our inner child, experiencing joys and passions and who we can become. By being childlike and giggling, there is a release of stress. An essential part of your daily life should include smiles, laughs, humor, and giggles. Read, tell a joke, or turn on a comedy. Before you know it, the giggles will become natural to you. Don't worry about the judgment from others. Create a playful environment at work and home. But know that you cannot make someone be motivated. That comes from within each individual person. Just plant the seed, water it, and remember to fertilize and watch those blooms that appear. Spend more time with those who make you smile and laugh and less with those who make you sad. Surrounding yourself with happy people creates a happy life. The world can be changed. Your world can be changed. And it's as simple as smiling at someone who looks sad. waving in a car that is having a difficult time waving in a car that is having a difficult time turning, offering a hug to a perfect stranger who is having a bad day, or making small talk with the cashier who looks depressed. Some may call it pay it forward or a random act of kindness, but some call it a normal part of their day. What happens is that with each of these acts, it creates a ripple effect and raises the vibration of the universe. And it starts with you. So, raise your light today. Let out the giggles, let out the laughter. Follow dear, absolutely, and giggle and enjoy life and raise your vibration. Because we definitely don't want to stay in this vibration. Hold out those cups today. Know that they will be filled with abundance, happiness, joy. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.